Answer me. Long live the king. Bernardo, he come more carefully upon the hours.
Just now struck 12. Get thee to bed, Francisco.
Oh, for this relief, I must thank you. Spit a Pope, I'm sick at heart.
You had white guard?
Stand low. Who goes there?
Friends to this ground.
The liegeman to the day.
I bet you good night. Bernardo has my place.
Hello, Bernardo.
What, is Horatio there?
Peace to them.
Welcome, Horatio. Welcome to Marcellus.
What? Has this thing appeared again tonight?
I have seen nothing.
Will not appear.
Peace! Break thee off! Where comes this thing again?
Same figure? Isn't it like the king that's dead?
Thou art a scholar. Speak to Horatio.
Looking not like the king that's dead, Horatio?
Most like. Heralds me fear one day.
Question it, Horatio.
What art thou that you search this time of night, together with that fair and warlike form in which the majesty of buried Denmark did sometimes march, by having I charged thee speak?
It is offended.
See? It stalks away.
Stay! Speak! Speak! I charge thee, speak!
He's gone and will not answer.
How now, Horatio? You tremble, look pale. It's not this something more than just a fantasy? Rethink on it.
Oh my God, I might not disbelieve without the sensible true watch of mine own eyes.
Is it not like the king?
As thou art to thyself. It is strange. So, behold, lo, where it comes again! I cross thee, though it blast me. Stay, illusion! If thou hast any sound and use of voice, speak to me. If there art any good thing to be done that may to thee do ease and grace upon me, speak to me. If thou art privy to thy country's fate, which hath before no male boy, oh, speak!
'Tis here!
'Tis here!
'Tis gone.
Let us impart what we have seen tonight unto young Hamlet. For upon my life, this spirit will to us, we'll speak to him.
Let's do it. I pray.
Our dear brother's death. The memory be green, and that it us befitted to bear our hearts in grief, and our whole kingdom to be contracted in one brow of woe. Yet so far has discretion fought with nature, that we with wisest sorrows think on him, together with remembrance of ourselves. Therefore, our sometime sister, now our queen, the imperial jointress to this warlike state, have we, as it were, a defeated joy, with an auspicious and dropping eye, with mirth in funeral and dirge in marriage, an equal scale weighing delight and dole taken to wife. Nor have we herein barred your better wisdoms, which have freely gone with this affair along. For all our thanks. And Laertes, afternoon too, you told us of some suit. What is it, Laertes? The head is not more native to the heart, the hand more instrumental to the mouth, than the throne of Denmark to that father. What wouldst thou have, Laertes?
My dread lord,
your leave and favor to return to France, from whence though willingly I came to Denmark, to show my duty in your coronation. Yet now, I must confess, that duty done, my thoughts and wishes bend again toward France, and bow them to your gracious leave and pardon.
Have you your father's leave? What says Polonius?
He hath, my lord, wrung from me my slow leave by laborsome petition, and at last, upon his will, I sealed my hard consent. I do beseech thee, give him leave to go.
Take that for our heritage. Time be thine. And thy best graces, spend at thy will. But now, my cousin Hamlet and my son,
A little more than kin and less than kind.
why is it that the clouds still hang on you?
Not so, my lord. I am too much in the sun.
Good Hamlet, cast thy nighted color off, and let thine eye look like a friend to Denmark. Do not forever with thy veiled lids seek for thy noble father in the dust. Thou knowest 'tis common, all that lives must die, passing from nature to eternity.
Aye, ma'am. 'Tis common.
If it be so, why seems it so particular with thee?
Seems, madam? Nay, it is. I know not seems. 'Tis not alone my inky cloak, good mother, no customary suits of solemn black, nor windy suspirations of forced breath, together with all forms, moods, shapes of grief that can denote me truly. These indeed seem. They are actions that a man might play. But I have that within which passes show. These but the trappings and the suits of woe.
Oh, 'tis sweet and commendable in your nature, Hamlet, to give these morning duties to thy father. But you must know, your father lost a father. That father lost his. The survivor bound to filial obligation for some term, to do obsequious sorrows. But to persevere this obstinate condolence is a cause of impious stubbornness. 'Tis a manly woe we pray you don't you urge this unprevailing woe and think of us as of a father. Let the world take note, you are the most immediate to our throne. With no less nobility of love than dearest father bears his son, do I impart to you. For your intent of going back to school in Wittenberg is most retrograde to our desires. We beseech you, beg you to remain here in the joy and the cheer and comfort of our eyes, our chiefest courtier, cousin, and son.
Let not your mother lose her prayers, Hamlet. I pray you stay with us, go not to Wittenberg.
I shall, and all my best, obey you, madam.
'Tis a loving and fair reply. Comfort.
Oh, this too solid flesh would melt, thaw, and resolve itself into a dew. Or that the everlasting could not fix his cannon against self-slaughter. God! God! How weary, stale, flat, and unprofitable seem to me all the uses of this world. Fire. 'Tis an unweeded garden, grown to seed, things rank and gross in nature, possessing merely. That it should come to this. 2 months dead? No, not so much. Not 2. So excellent a king. What was to this? Hyperion to a satyr, so loving to my mother. He might not beteem the winds of heaven, visit her face too roughly. Heaven and earth! Must I remember? Yet, within a month, let me not think on it. Frailty, thy name is woman. A little month, why she, even she, God! A beast that once discourse of reason would have mourned longer. Married with my uncle, my father's brother, but no more like my father than I to Hercules. Within a month, ere yet the salt of most unrighteous tears had left her galled eyes, she married, most wicked speed, to post with such dexterity to incestuous sheets. It break my heart, for I must hold my tongue. Hail to your lordship. Horatio, I am very glad to see you. Good evening, sirs. But what make you from Wittenberg? Disposition. Good, mother. I know you are no truant. But what is your affair in Elsinore? We'll teach you to drink deep ere you depart.
Lord, I came to see your father's funeral.
I pray thee, do not mock me, fellow student. Think it was to see my mother's wedding.
Indeed, my lord, the father hard upon.
Thrift, Horatio. The funeral baked meats did coldly furnish forth the marriage tables. Would I had met my dearest foe in heaven, or ever I had seen that day, Horatio.
My father, he thinks, I see my father. Where, my lord?
In my mind's eye, Horatio. I saw him once.
He was a goodly king.
He was a man, taking for all in all. I shall not look upon his like again.
My lord, I think I saw him yesternight.
Saw who?
The king, your father.
King, my father.
2 nights had these gentlemen on their watch. In the dark vast in the middle of the night, then does encounter. A figure like your father appears before them. Thrice he walked while stayed still with fear, stand dumb and speak not to him. I with them the 3rd night kept the watch. Each word made true and good the apparition comes. I knew your father. His hands are not more light.
But where was this?
My lord, upon a platform where we watched.
Indeed, it's troublesome. Told you to watch tonight?
We do, my lord.
What? He frowningly?
Countenance more in sorrow than in anger.
Fix his eyes upon you.
Constantly.
I would I were there.
Much to amaze you.
I will watch tonight. Perchance we'll walk again.
I warrant it will.
If it assume my noble father's person, I will speak to it, though hell itself should gape and bid me hold my peace. Upon the platform, betwixt 11 and 12, I'll visit you.
Our duty, to your honor.
My father's spirit in arms. All is not well. Fearsome foul play. When the night will come.
My necessaries are embarked. Farewell. And sister, as the winds give benefits, and convoy is assistance, do not sleep, but let me hear from you.
Do you doubt that?
For Hamlet's and the trifling of his favor, hold it a fashion and a toy in blood. Forward, not permanent. Sweet, not lasting. The perfume of a minute, no more.
No more but so?
Think it's no more. Perhaps he loves you now, but you must fear. His greatness weighs. His will is not his own. He may not, as unvalued persons do, choose for himself. For on his choice depends. the safety and health of this whole state. Then, if he says he loves you, weigh what loss your honor may sustain. If with too great an ear you list his songs, or lose your hearts, or your chaste treasure open to his unmastered importunity, fear it, Ophelia, fear it, my dear sister.
I shall the effect of this good lesson keep as watchman to my heart.
Laertes!
Stay too long, but here our father comes.
Laertes! Yet here, Laertes! Aboard for shame! The wind sits in the shoulder of your sail, and you are stayed for. There. My blessing on thee. And these few precepts in thy memory see thy character. Give thy thoughts no tongue, nor any undependent thought its act. Be thou familiar, but by no means vulgar. Those friends thou hast and their adoption tried, grapple them to thy soul with hoops of steel. But do not dull thy palms with entertainment of each new-hatched, unfledged comrade. Beware of entrance into a quarrel, but once in, bear it, that the opposed may beware of thee. Give every man thy ear, but few thy voice. Take each man's censure, but reserve thy judgment. Costly thy habit as thy purse can buy, but not expressed in fancy. Rich, not gaudy, for the apparel oft proclaims the man. Neither a borrower nor a lender be, for loan oft loses both itself and friend, and borrowing dulls the edge of husbandry. This above all, to thine own self be true, and it shall follow as the night the day. Thou canst not then be false to any man. Farewell. My blessing season this in thee.
Most humbly do I take my leave, my lord. Farewell, Ophelia, and remember well what I have said to you.
'Tis in my memory locked, and you yourself shall keep the key of it.
Farewell.
What is it, Ophelia, he has said to you?
So please you, my lord, something touching the Lord Hamlet.
Mary, well bethought. 'Tis told me he hath very oft of late given private time to you, and you yourself have of your audience been most free and bounteous. What is between you? Give me up the truth.
He hath, my lord, of late made many tenders of his affections towards me.
Affections? You speak like a green girl. Do you believe these tenders, as you call them?
I do not know, my lord, what I should think.
Mary, I will teach you. Think yourself a baby. Tender yourself more dearly. Or, not to crack the wind of this poor phrase, writing it thus, you'll tender me a fool.
My lord, he hath importuned me with love in most honorable fashion.
Oh, go to.
And hath given countenance to all his speech with almost all the holy vows of heaven.
Do not believe his vows. This is for all. I will not, in plain terms, from this time forth, have you so slander any moment leisure as to give words or talk to the Lord Hamlet. Now look to him, I charge you. Come your way.
I shall obey.
Quite truly, it is very cold. Nipping, eager here.
Look, my lord, it comes!
Angels and ministers of grace defend us. Be thou a spirit of help, a goblin damned. Bring with the airs of heaven, a blast from hell. Be thy intent wicked, charitable. Thou comest in such a questionable shape. I will speak with thee. I'll call thee Hamlet, King, Father, Royal Dame. Oh, answer me. Beckons you to go away with it.
But you shall not go.
No, by no means. will not speak, then I'll follow her.
Do not, my lord.
You shall not go, my lord.
Why? It should be the fear. I do not set my life in a pin's feet. It weighs me still. I'll follow it.
What if it took you toward the flood, my lord? Or to the dreadful summit of the cliff? There, assume some other horrible form which might deprive your sovereignty of reason and draw you to madness. Think.
It weighs me still. Go on. I'll follow thee.
Let's follow. Is it not fit to obey him?
Hold off thy hands. Fate cries out, unhand me, gentlemen. My hand will make a ghost of him that holds me. I say away. Go on. I'll follow thee.
Something is rotten in the state of Denmark.
Heaven will direct me.
Nay, let's follow.
Thou lead me. Speak. I'll go no further.
Mark me.
I will.
My hour is almost come when I, to sulphurous and tormenting flames, must render up myself.
Last poor ghost. Speak. I am bound to hear.
So art thou to revenge, and thou shalt hear. I am thy father's spirit, doomed for a certain turn to walk the night, for the day confined to vast and fires, till the foul crimes done in my day of nature are burnt and purged away. But I am forbid to tell the secret of my prison house. I could until unfold whose latest word with peril of thy soul, freeze thy young blood, make thy two eyes like stars, something from these spheres. But this eternal blazon must not be to ears of flesh and blood. Listen, if thou didst ever thy dear father's love,
God!
Revenge his foul and most unnatural murder. Murder. Most foul, as the best it is. But most foul, strange, and unnatural.
Haste me to know it, that I, with wings as swift as meditation, and thoughts of love, may sweep to my
Now, Hamlet, here! 'Tis given up that, sleeping in my orchard, a serpent stung me. But to know, thy noble youth, the serpent that did sting thy father's life, now wears his crown.
The prophetic saw my uncle?
Ah! That incestuous, that adulterous beast! So, you think I sent the morning air? Brief, let me be. Sleeping in my orchard, my custom always in the afternoon, up on my secure hour, thy uncle stole with the juice of cursed Lebanon in a bowl, and in the bunches of my ears did pour the leprous poison. Thus was I, sleeping, my brother's hand of life, of crown of queen, at once dispatched, cut off even in the blossom of my sin, no reckoning made, but sent to my account, with all the imperfections on my head, most horrible. If thou have the nation thee, bear it not, let not the royal bed of Denmark be a couch for luxury and damned incest. But, howsoever thy pursuit this act, taint not thy mind, Lord, let thy soul contrive against thy mother aught. Leave her to heaven. I fare thee well at once. Adieu, adieu, Hamlet. Remember me!
All you hosts of heaven, remember thee. I, thou poor ghost, memory holds a seat in this distracted globe. Remember thee. Yea, from the table of my memory, I'll wipe away all trivial fond records. And thy commandment, all alone shall live, unmixed with baser matter. Yes, by heaven. Oh, most pernicious woman. Oh, villain, villain, smiling, damned villain. That one may smile and be a villain.
My lord, my lord.
Lord Hamlet.
What news, my lord?
Oh, wonderful. Good, my lord. Tell it. This ne'er a villain dwelling in all Denmark. But he's an errant knave.
Needs no ghost, my lord, come from the grave to tell us this.
Right. You are in the right. And so, without more circumstance at all, I hold it fit that we shake hands and part. For my own poor part, I'll go pray.
These are but wild and whirling words, my lord.
I'm sorry they offend you heartily.
It's no offense, my lord.
Yes, but there is Horatio, and much offense too. And now, good friends, give me one poor request.
Listen, my lord, we will.
Never make known that you were seen tonight.
My lord, we will not.
Nay, but swear it.
Faith, my lord, not I.
Nor I, my lord, in faith.
Upon my sword.
My lord, we have sworn already.
Indeed. Upon my sword, indeed.
Wow!
Ha! Boy, sayest thou so? Art thou there? Come on, you hear this fellow. Consent to swear.
Pose the oath, my lord.
Never to speak of this that you have seen. Swear by my sword. Well said!
Day and night, but this is wondrous strange.
There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, I never dreamt of in your philosophy. But come, here, as before, never so help you mercy, as I perchance hereafter shall think meet to put an antic disposition on, that you, at such time seeing me, never shall, with palms recumbent thus, or this head shake, or by pronouncing of some doubtful phrase as, well, we know, or we could, and if we would, or if we list to speak, to note, that you know ought to be, this not to do. Swear. Rest, perturbed spirit. So, gentlemen, let us go in together. Swear! The time is out of joint. Oh, cursed spite. If ever I was born to set it right.
Give him this money and these notes, Osric.
Oh, I shall, my lord.
You shall do those wisely, good Osric, before you visit him to make inquire of his behavior.
My lord, I did intend it.
Take you as 'twere some distant knowledge of him. Put on him what forgeries you please.
As in gaming, my lord.
Aye, or drinking, fencing, swearing, quarreling. But in direction, find direction out. God be with you. Fairly well. Now, Ophelia, what's the matter?
Oh, my lord, I have been so affrighted.
With what in the name of God?
My lord, as I was sewing in my closet, the Lord Hamlet comes before me, his doublet unbraced, no hat on his head, knees knocking each other, pale as his shirt, stockings fouled, and with a look so hideous, as if he had been loosed from hell to speak of horrors. Comes before me.
Mad for thy love?
I do not know, but truly I do fear it.
What said he?
He took me by the wrist and held me hard, and raised a sigh so piteous and profound as did seem to shatter his bulk and end his being.
Come, go with me. We shall go seek the king. This is the very ecstasy of love, whose violent property leads to desperate undertakings. What, have you given him any hard words of late?
No, but as you did command, I did deny his access to me and repel his letters.
That hath made him mad. Come, go we to the king. This must be known.
Welcome, dear Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. Moreover, the much we did long to see. The need we have to use you has did provoke this hasty sending. Have you heard of Hamlet's transformation? So called it. Since no the exterior, no inward man resembles what it was, what it should be. More than his father's death that has put him so far from the understanding of himself, I cannot dream of. I entreat you both to draw him on to pleasure, and to gather so much from occasion as you may glean, whether art, unknown to us, afflicts him thus. That open lies within our remedy.
Your visitation shall receive such thanks as fits a king's remembrance.
Both your majesties might by the sovereign power you have of us put your dread pleasures more to command than to entreaty.
But we both will obey. Here, give up our lives in the full bend to lay our service freely at thy feet to be commanded.
Thanks, dear Rosencrantz. Good, gentle, good Guildenstern.
Thanks, Guildenstern and gentle Rosencrantz, and I beseech you instantly to visit my too much changed son.
My liege! My liege! My liege, I hold my duty as I hold my soul, both to my God and to my gracious king. Do think, or else this brain of mine hunts not the trail of policy so sure as it hath used to do, that I have found the very cause of Hamlet's lunacy.
Oh, speak of that. That I do long to hear.
I doubt it is nothing but the main, his father's death, and our hasty marriage.
My liege and madam, to expostulate. What majesty should be, what duty is. Why, day is day, night, night, and time is time, would be nothing but to waste night, day, and time. Therefore, since brevity is the soul of wit, I will be brief. Your noble son is mad. Mad, call I it, for to define true madness, what is it but to be nothing else but mad? But let that go.
More matter with less art.
Madam, I swear, I use no art at all. That he is mad, 'tis true. 'Tis true, 'tis pity, and pity 'tis true. But I will use no art. Mad, let us grant him then. And now it remains that we should find the cause of this effect. Or rather say, the cause of this defect. For this effect, defective, comes by cause. Thus it remains, and the remainder thus. Perpetual. I have a daughter, half while she is still mine, who in her duty and obedience, mark, hath given me this. Now gather and surmise, To the celestial and my soul's idol, the most beautified Ophelia. That's an ill phrase, a vile phrase. Beautified is a vile phrase.
Take this from Hamlet to her.
Good madam, stay a while. Doubt that the stars are fire. Doubt that the sun doth move. Doubt truth to be a liar. But never doubt I love. I love thee best, almost best, believe, adieu. Thine evermore most dear lady, well, this machine is to him, Hamlet. This in obedience has my daughter shown me, and more as well.
But how has she received his love?
What do you think?
As of a man, faithful and honorable.
I would fain prove so. But what might you think if I had looked upon this love with idle sight? What might you think? No, I went round to work, and my young mistress thus I did me speak. Lord Hamlet is a prince. Out of thy star. This must not be. And then my precepts gave her. That she should lock herself from his resort, admit no messengers, receive no tokens. Which said, she took the fruits of my advice, and he repulsed a short tale to make. Fell into a sadness, thence to a fast, thence to a watch, thence into a weakness, thence into a lightness, and by declension into the madness wherein now he reigns, and all we mourn for.
Do you think this is?
It may be, very likely.
How may we try it further?
You know, he sometimes walks 4 hours together here in the lobby.
Indeed he does.
At such time, I'll loose my daughter to him. Be you and I behind the curtain and to mark the encounter.
We will try it.
But look where sadly the poor wretch comes reading.
Away, I do beseech you both, away! How does my good Lord Hamlet?
Well, God of mercy.
Do you know me, my lord?
Excellent, well, you are a fishmonger.
Not I, my lord.
Then I would you were so honest a man.
Honest, my lord.
Hey, sir, to be honest as this world goes, is to be one man, picked out of 10,000.
That's very true, my lord.
For, if the sun breed maggots in a dead dog, being a god-kissing carrion. Have you a daughter?
I have, my lord.
Then let her not walk in the sun. Conception is a blessing, but not as your daughter may conceive. Friend, look to it.
What think you about that? Still harping on my daughter. Yet he knew me not at first. He said I was a fishmonger. He is far gone, far gone. Truly, in my youth, I suffered much extremity for love very near this. I'll speak to him. What do you read, my lord?
Words? Words! Words!
What is the matter, my lord?
Between who?
I mean the matter that you read, my lord.
Slander, sir. For the satirical rogue says here that old men have gray beards, that their faces are wrinkled, and that they have a plentiful lack of wit. Full of wit, sir. Oh, I most powerfully and boldly believe. Yet, I hold it not honesty to have it thus set down. For yourself, sir, should be old as I am, if, like a crab, you could go backwards.
Though this be madness, yet there is some method to it. Will you walk out of the air, my lord?
Into to my grave.
Indeed, that is out of the air. Pregnant, sometimes his replies are, I will leave him to contrive the means of meeting between him and my daughter. My most honorable lord, I do most humbly take my leave of you.
You cannot, sir, take from me anything. I will more willingly part with all. Except my life! Except my life! Except my life.
You go seek the Lord Hamlet, there he is.
My honored lord.
Most dear Lord.
My excellent good friends. How dost thou, Guildenstern? Rosencrantz, good lads. How do ye boast?
As the different children of the earth.
Happy in that we're not over happy. Unfortunate's lap, we're not with the very button.
Nor the soles of her shoe?
Neither, my lord.
Then, a little about her waist, or in the middle of her favors.
Faith, your privates, we.
Oh, most true. What's the news?
None, but that the world's grown honest.
Then is doomsday here. But your news is not true. Let me question more in particular. What have you, my good friends, deserved at the hands of fortune, that she sends you to prison hither?
Prison, my lord?
Denmark's a prison.
Then it's the world one.
A goodly one, in which there are many confines, wards, and dungeons. Denmark being one of the worst.
I think not so, my lord.
Why? Then 'tis none to you, for there is nothing either good or bad. But thinking makes it so. To me, it is a prison.
Why then your ambition makes it one. 'Tis too narrow for your mind.
I could be bounded in a nutshell and count myself a king of infinite space, were it not that I have bad dreams. But in friendship, what make you at Elsinore?
To visit you, no other occasion.
Were you not sent for? Is it your own inclining? Is it a free visitation? Come, deal justly with me. Come, come. Nay, speak.
Which shall we say, my lord?
Why, anything but to the purpose. I know the good king and queen have sent for you.
To what end, my lord?
That you must teach me. But be even direct with me, whether you were sent for or no.
What say you?
We were sent for, my lord.
I will tell you why. I have of late, but wherefore I know not, lost all my mirth, foregone all custom of exercises, and indeed, it goes so heavily with my disposition that this goodly frame, the earth, seems to me a sterile promontory. This most excellent canopy, the air, look you, this brave overhanging firmament, this majestical roof fretted with golden fire. Why, here's no other thing to me than a foul and pestilent congregation of vagrants. What a piece of work is a man! How noble in reason! How infinite in faculty! In form and moving, how express and admirable! In action, how like an angel! In apprehension, how like a god! The beauty of the world! The paragon of animals! And yet, to me, what is this quintessence of dust? Man delights not me, no. No woman neither. Though by your smiling you seem to say so.
There were no such stuff in my thoughts, my lord.
Why did you laugh at me when I said man delights not me?
To think, my lord, if you delight not in man, what leaden entertainment shall the players receive from you? We noted them on the way, and hither are they coming now to service you.
Is it possible?
Just the players.
Gentlemen, you are welcome to Elsinore. But my uncle
father and mother of the sea.
What did you do, my lord?
I am but mad north-northwest. When the wind is southerly, I know a hawk from a handsaw.
My lord! My lord! My lord!
The actors are come hither, my lord.
My lord, I have news to tell you. Russian is an actor.
Actors, upon mine honor.
Then came each actor on his ass.
These are the best actors in the world, either for history, tragedy, comedy, pastoral. History, pastoral, tragical, comical, no. Historical, tragical, historical. Historical, comical, pastoral. Comical, tragical, historical. No. Comical, tragical, historical, pastoral. Scenes indivisible or poems unlimited. These are the only men.
Welcome, masters. Welcome all. Oh, my old friend. What? My young lady and mistress. No! A passionate speech.
What speech, my lord?
I heard thee speak me a speech once.
4 more from across the shore, I will reveal a speech that surely will raise the consciousness. Speech. Answer me this, my lord. Have you ever seen a moon die? A rainbow weep? A 4-leaf clover down on his luck? Or a caged bird free? Hate and anger are the least powerful forces, yet it drifts from my thoughts like ascetic kings, reigning from ivory towers. When the silent nights are unquiet, but a dormant rage of a peasant's unrivaled. When will love emerge on hearts? Instead of resembling dew on grass as the sun rises on our madness. We need courage like cowards to rise up with hope, to untie the ropes that have us bound to the streets with many names that never ends. Except in dead ends of fatherless homes on cul-de-sacs.
This is too long.
Prithee, say on.
Tis a shot in the dark as I look to the heavens. Shook up. Dancing between 2 devils on a carousel. Tis I'm slipping in and out of air as Denmark burns. To the midst of ashes and darkness, I stare into the faces of hitting guilties and spendings. I'm asking for answers to the truth that goes unanswered. For am I not a man? Or have I cautioned my reason to being a boy by playing games? chasing pretty legs, or drinking my full, or speaking my mind. Thus, should I ebb and flow? No. Should I be vibrant and grow? Henceforth, my Lord, my fortunes be I. I shall heal these broken wings and fly.
Look, whether or not he has turned color and has tears in his eyes.
'Tis well. Good, my lord. Will you see the players well bestowed? Do you hear? Let them be well used, for they're the abstract hand-brief chronicles of the time.
I will use them, my lord, according to their desert.
God's body, this man, much better. Use every man after a desert, and who should escape whipping? Take them in.
Go.
Follow him, friends.
Come, sirs.
We'll hear a play tomorrow. Dost thou hear me, old friend? Can you play The Murder of Gonzago?
Aye, my Lord, we shall.
Follow that lord, and look, you mock him not. My good friends, I'll leave you till night. You are welcome to Elsewhere.
Good, my lord.
Now, I am alone. Now I'm alone. Oh, what a rogue peasant slave am I. Is it not monstrous that this player here, but in a fiction, in a dream of passion, could force his soul so to his own conceit, that from a working, all his visage wan, tears in his eyes, distraction in his aspect, a broken voice, and his whole function suiting with forms to his conceit, and all for nothing. What would he do had he the motive and cue for passion that I had? He would drown the stage with tears, and cleave the general ear with horrid speech, make mad the guilty, and appall the free, confound the ignorant, and amaze indeed the very faculties of eyes and ears. Yet I, a dull and muddy-mettled rascal, he, like John of dreams unpregnant of my cause, can say nothing, no, not for a king, upon whose property most dear life the damned defeat was made. Am I a coward? Who calls me a villain, breaks my painted cross, plucks off my beard and blows it in my face, tweaks me by the nose, gives me a lie in the throat as deep as to the lungs, who does me this? Huh. Swoons. I should take it, for it cannot be. But I am pigeon-livered and lack gall to make oppression bitter. Or, ere this, I should have fatted all the region kites with this slave's awful, bloody, body villain, remorseless, treacherous, lecherous, kindless villain! Oh, vengeance! Why? What an ass am I? This is most brave that I, the son of a dear father murdered, prompted to my revenge by heaven and hell, must, like a fool, pack my heart with words, follow cursing like a very drab. Scullion, pipe on it, foe, propel my brain. I have heard the guilty creatures sitting at a play have, by the very cunning of the scene, been struck so to the soul that presently they have proclaimed their malefactions. For murder, though it have no tongue, will speak with most miraculous order. I'll have these players play something like the murder of my father before mine eyes. I'll observe his looks. I'll tempt him to the quick. If he but blenches, I know my course. The spirit I have seen may be the devil, and the devil hath power to assume the pleasing shape. Yea, and perhaps out of my weakness and my melancholy, as he is very potent with such spirits, abuses me to damn him. I'll have grounds more relative to this. The play's the thing wherein I'll catch the conscience of the king.
And can you, by no different circumstance, get from him why he puts on this confusion, this turbulent and dangerous lunacy?
He does confess he feels himself distracted, but to what cause he will by no means speak.
Nor do we find his forward to be sounded, but with the crafty madness he keeps aloof, when we would bring him unto some confession of his true state.
Did he receive you well?
Most likely, gentlemen.
Did you assay him at any pastime?
Madam, it so fell out that certain players we overcaught on the way, and of these we told him, and in him did seem a kind of joy to hear of it. They are about the court, and as I think they have ordered this night to play before him.
'Tis most true. He did beseech me to entreat your majesties to hear and see the matter.
But there's much contentment to hear him so delighted. Good gentlemen, give him a further edge to draw him on to these delights. And if you can,
He shall, madam.
some sweet girl, leave us to, for we have closely sent for Hamlet River, that he and we may, as it were by accident, here up front Ophelia.
Ophelia, I do hope that your good beauties will be the happy cause of Hamlet's wildness.
Ophelia, walk ye here. Read on this book. We will bestow ourselves. He is coming. Let us withdraw, my lord.
The making of a classic.
To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, to take arms against a sea of troubles, by opposing end them, to die, to sleep, no more, and by a sleep to say bien, the heartache, and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a consummation, devoutly to be wished. To die, to sleep, perchance to dream. Aye, there's the rub. For in that sleep of death, what dreams may come when we have shuffled off this mortal coil. Give us pause.
there's the respect that makes calamity so long life. For who would bear the whips and scorns of time? The oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely, the pangs of despised love, the law's delay, the insolence of office, the spurns, the patient merit of the unworthy takes, when he himself might his quietus make. The bare bodkin, who would farless bear to grunt and sweat under a weary life? But that, the dread of something after death, the undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveler returns, puzzles the will, and makes us rather bear those ills we have than fly to others that we know not of. Thus, conscience does make cowards of us all. In this, the native hue of resolution, his sicklied o'er with the pale cast of thought, and enterprises of great pith and moment in this regard, their currents turn awry, and lose the name of action. Soft you now, the fair Ophelia, nymph, and thy Orisons, be all my sins remembered.
Good my lord, how does your honor for this many a day?
I humbly thank you. Well.
My lord, I have remembrances of yours. I have long and long to redeliver. I pray you, now receive them.
No, not I. I never gave you aught.
My honored lord, you know right well you did. And with them words of so sweet breath as made things more sweet. Their perfume lost, take these again. For to noble minds rich gifts wax poor when givers prove unkind. There, my lord.
I did love you once.
Indeed, you made me believe so.
Not a believer. Loved you not.
I was the more deceived.
Get thee to a nunnery. Why wouldst thou be a breeder of sinners? Go thy ways to a nunnery. Where's your father?
At home, my lord.
Let the doors be shut upon him, that he may play the fool nowhere but in his own house. Farewell.
Oh, help him, sweet heavens.
If thou dost marry, I'll give thee this plate for thy dowry. Marry a fool, for wise men know well enough what monsters you make of them. To a nunnery go, quickly too. Farewell.
Oh, heavenly powers, restore him.
I say, there will be no more marriages. Those that are married already, all but one, shall live. The rest, they shall keep as they are. To a nunnery, go.
Oh, what a noble mind is here o'erthrown. Oh, woe is me, to have seen what I have seen, see what I see.
Love? His affections do not tend that way. Nor what he spoke, though it lacked form a little, it's not like that. There's something in his soul on which it melancholy seems to move. And I do doubt that the hatchet disclose will be some danger. Which to prevent, I have in quick determination thus set it down. He shall expede to England. But think you,
It shall do us well. How now, Ophelia? You need not tell us what the Lord Hamlet said. We heard it all. Now, my lord, after the play, let his queen mother all alone entreat him to share his grief. And I will be placed, so please you, in the ear of all their conference. If she find him not out, then to England send him, or confine him where thy wisdom best shall think.
it shall be so. But madness in Britain must not watch go.
Speak the speech I praise, as I pronounce it to you, trippingly on the tongue. Nor do not saw the air too much with your hand thus. Use all gently. For in the torrent, tempest, and as I may say, the whirlwind of passion, you must acquire to get a temperance that may give it smoothness. Be not too tame neither, but let your own discretion be your tutor. Suit the action to the word to the action. With this special observance to overstep not the modesty of nature. For anything so overdone is from the purpose of playing, whose end, both at the first and now, was and is to hold, as 'twere, the mirror of to nature.
Do so, sir.
Go, make you ready. How now, my lord? Will the king hear this piece of work?
And the queen too, and that presently.
Bid the players make haste. Will you two help to hasten them?
We will, my lord.
Horatio, there's a play tonight for the king. One scene of it comes near the circumstance which I have told thee of my father's death. Observe mine uncle. Give him heedful note, and after we will both our judgments join. Will, my lord. They're coming.
You know daughters.
Be the players ready? Look you how cheerfully my mother looks. My father died within these 2 hours.
Nay, 'tis 2 months, my lord.
So long? Oh, heavens. Died 2 months ago and not forgotten yet.
Ladies and gentlemen, our play.
Uneasy likes the head that wears the crown. I am the king.
I am the queen! Let them be kings!
Little time now, babe. I think I'm gonna take a nap.
Sweetheart, you sleep too early. I can't wait to kiss your pretty little later.
How like you this play?
The lady protests too much, methinks.
'Tis brief, my lord.
This woman's love.
What do you call this play?
The mouse trap. This play is the image of the murder done in Vienna. Gonzago is the duke's name. This is one Lucianus, nephew to the king. He poisons him in the garden for his estate. You shall see anon how the murderer gets the love of Gonzago's wife.
Oh my God! What happened? Honey! Come back to life! And I promise you, I will care for you, be patient with you, understand you, trust you, be honest with you. And I will put every issue on the table. Honey, I love you. Come back to life, honey.
Come here, baby.
I love you, baby.
Are you all right?
Give order to play.
Give me your life!
Good Horatio. I'll take the ghost's word for £1,000. This proceed?
Very well, my lord. I did very well know him.
My lord, vouchsafe me a word with you.
Sir, a whole history.
Good, my lord. Put your reasons to frame and out. Start not so wildly.
I am tame, sir. Pronounce.
The queen, your mother, most great affliction spirit, has sent me to you. Your behavior struck into amazement and admiration.
The wonderful son that could so astonish your mother.
She desires to speak with you in her closet ere you go to bed.
We shall obey. Was she 10 times our mother? Have you any further trade with us?
My lord, you once did love me.
Oh, the recorders. I see one. Upon this pipe?
Oh, my lord, I cannot.
I pray you.
Believe me, I cannot.
I do beseech you.
I will not touch it, my lord.
'Tis as easy as lying. Govern these vintages with your fingers and thumb. Give it breath with your mouth, and it will discourse most eloquent music. Look you, these are the stops.
But I cannot command any utterance of harmony. I have done still.
What? Look you now, upon what worthy a thing you make me. You would play upon me. You would sound me from my lowest note to the top. It's blood. You think I'm easier to be played on than a pipe?
My lord! My lord! The queen would speak with you and presently.
Do you see yonder cloud? That's almost in shape of a camel.
By its mass is like a camel indeed.
Methinks it is like a weasel.
It is back like a weasel.
Or like a whale.
Very like a whale.
Then I will come to my mother. By and by.
I will say so.
By and by is easily said.
Beat me!
Friends. It is now the very witching time of night. Now, I can drink hot blood and do such bitter business as the day we quake to look on. Let me be cruel, not unkind. I will speak daggers to her, but use none. Now, to my mother.
I like him not, nor stand it safe for us to let his madness range. Therefore, prepare you. I forthwith will your commission give to you. He shall speed along with you to England. Our state may not endure such a habit that does hourly grow out of his lunacies.
We will ourselves provide.
How do I pray you to this speedy task?
We will haste us.
My lord, he is going to his mother's closet. Behind the curtain, I will convey myself to hear the process. Fare you well, my liege. I will come to you ere you go to bed and tell you what I know.
Thanks, dear my lord. My offense is rank. It smells to the heavens. It has the primal elder's curse upon it. A brother's murder. Afraid, can I not? Though inclination be as sharp as will, my stronger guilt defeats my strong intent. What if this cursed hand was thicker than itself with brother's blood? Is there not rain enough in the sweet heavens to wash it white as snow? My fault is past. But what form of prayer can serve my turn and forgive me of my foul work? This cannot be, since I'm still possessed of those effects at that which I did the murder. My crime, my own ambition, my queen. May one be pardoned and still retain the offense? Oh, wretched state. Oh, bosom black as death. Help, angels! Bow. Stubborn knees. With heart and with strength of steel. Be soft as the sinews of a newborn babe. All may be well.
Now might I do it, Pat. Now he is praying, and now I'll do it. So he goes to heaven, and so am I revenged. The villain kills my father, and for that, I, his sole son, do the same villain send to heaven? No. He is drunk asleep or in his rage, or in the incestuous pleasure of his bed, and gaping, swearing, or about some act that has no relish of salvation in it. My mother stays. It's physically prolongs my sickly days.
My words fly up. My thoughts remain below. Words without thoughts never to heaven go.
He will come to you straight. I will scounge myself even here. Now, I pray you, be round with him.
Fear me not.
Mother!
Oh, I hear him coming.
Mother!
Draw.
Mother! Now, Mother, what's the matter?
Hamlet, thou hast thy father much offended.
Mother, you have my father much offended.
Oh, come, you answer with an idle tongue.
Go, you question with a wicked tongue.
Have you forgot me?
No, you are the queen, your husband's brother's wife. And, would it were not so, you are my mother.
Nay, then I'll set those to thee that can speak.
Come, sit you down. You shall not budge. You move not until I set you at the glass where you may see the inmost part of you.
What wilt thou do? Thou wilt not murder me! Help!
What? Help!
Now, a rat, dead for a duckling, dead!
Alas, what have you done?
I know not. Is it the king?
Oh, what a rash and bloody deed is this!
A bloody deed. Almost as bad, good mother, is kill a king and marry with his brother.
Kill a king?
Aye, lady, 'twas my word. Oh, wretched, rash-intruding fool. Farewell. To be for thy better. Peace! Sit you down!
What have I done?
Look here, upon this picture. See what a grace was seated on this brow? To give the world assurance of a man. This was your husband. Look you now what follows. There is your husband, like a mildewed ear, blasting his wholesome brother. Have you eyes? You cannot call it love. For your age, the heyday in the blood is tame, and waits upon the judgment. And what judgment would step from this to this?
Oh, Hamlet, speak no more. Speak no more to me, Hamlet.
Say but to live, in the rank sweat of an insane bed, stewed in corruption, honey and making love over the nasty sty.
Oh, speak no more. These words like daggers enter in my ear.
A murderer and a villain. A peasant slave that is not 20th part your precedent lord.
No more.
A king of shreds and patches. What would your gracious figure?
Alas, he's mad.
Do not you come your tardy son to chide?
Do not forget. This visitation is but to whet thy almost blunted purpose. But look, amazement on thy mother sits. Oh, step between her and her frightened soul. Speak to her, Hamlet.
How is it with you, lady?
Hey, how is it with you? To whom do you speak?
Do you see nothing there?
No, nothing, but all it is I see.
Did you nothing hear?
No, nothing but ourselves.
Why, look you there, look! The throat steals away. My father in his habit as he lived.
Alas, this is the very coinage of your brain.
Mother, for love of grace, confess yourself to heaven. Repent what's past. Avoid what is to come. And do not spread the compost on the weeds to make them rankle.
Oh, Hamlet, thou hast cleft my heart in twain.
Go not to mine uncle's bed. Assume a virtue if you have it not. And when you are desirous to be blessed, how blessing beggar. For this same Lord, I do repent. But heaven hath pleased it so to punish me with this and this with me. So again, good night. I must be cruel, only to be kind. I must to England. You know that.
Alack, I had forgot 'tis so concluded on.
This letter sealed. And my two school fellows whom I will trust as I will Adder's Bank bear the mandate. I'll lug the guts into the neighbor room. Mother, good night. Indeed, this council is now most still, most secret, and most grave. Who was in life a foolish prating knave. Good night, Mother.
Where's your son? How does Hamlet?
Mad as the sea and wind, we both contend against each other, which is the strongest. In this lawless fit, behind the curtain, hearing something stir, whips out his rapier, cries, a rat, and in this brainish apprehension, kills the unseen good old man.
Oh, vile deed! If it had been thus with us, had we been there?
Oh.
His liberty is a threat to all. To you yourself, to us, to everyone. Where is he gone?
To draw apart the body he has killed. He weeps for what he's done.
No sooner shall the mountain church, but we will ship him hence. And this vile deed we must, with all our majesty and skill, both conscience and excuse. Oh, come away, Gertrude, my heart is full of discourse and dismay.
Safely stowed.
Hamlet! Lord Hamlet!
Here they come.
Hamlet, Lord Hamlet. What have you done, my lord, with the dead body?
Pounded it with dust. Whereto 'tis kin.
Tell us where it is, then we may take it thence and bear it to the chapel.
Do not believe it.
Believe what?
That I can keep your counsel and not mine own. Besides, to be demanded of a sponge.
A sponge, my lord? You take me for a sponge?
Aye, sir. That soaks up the king's rewards. When he needs what you have gleaned, it is but squeezing you. And, sponge, you shall be dry again.
I understand you not.
My lord, you must tell us where that body is and go with this to the king.
The body is with the king, but the king is not with the body. The king is a thing.
A thing, my lord?
Of nothing. Bring me to him.
Hamlet, where is Polonius?
Where the dead body is, my lord, he will not give to us.
At supper.
At supper where?
Where he eats. But where he is eaten. A certain convocation of politic worms I eat in Athens. Your worm is your only emperor for diet. We fat all creatures, else to fat us. And we fat ourselves for maggots. Your fat king and your lean beggar is but 2 dishes for 1 table. That's the end.
Alas, alas.
A man may fish with the worm that hath eaten of a king, and eat of the fish that hath fed on that worm.
Where is Polonius?
In heaven!
Send hither to see. If your messenger find him not there, seek him in the other place yourself. But, indeed, if you find him, not within this month, you may Knows him as you make your way up the stairs into the lobby.
Don't see the mirror.
He will stay till ye come.
In Hamlet, this vow deed for thine especial sake, which we do tender and dearly great. But that which thou hast done, we must ship thee hence with fiery quickness. So therefore prepare thyself for England.
For England?
Aye, Hamlet.
Good. Farewell, dear mother.
Thou loving father, Hamlet.
My mother. Father and mother is man and wife. Man and wife is one flesh. And so, my mother, come for England.
Follow him close. Delay it not.
Shall my lord?
For I shall have him hence tonight. For everything is sealed and done. In England, if thou holdest my love at heart, thou mayest coldly set our sovereign process. My letters go flowing to that effect. The present death of Hamlet. Do it, England!
I will not speak with her.
She is importunate, indeed distracted.
Where is the beauteous majesty of Denmark?
How now, Ophelia?
How should I, your true love, know from another one?
What imports this song, sweet lady?
He is dead and gone, lady. He is dead and gone. At his head a grass-green turf, at his heels a stone.
Alas, sweet Ophelia,
Larded with sweet flowers,
the Lord,
which wept to the grave did go, with true love showers.
How do, pretty lady?
They say the owl was a baker's daughter. We know not what we are, but we know what we may be.
Conceive upon a father?
Pray you, let's have no words of this, but when they ask you, tell them this. Tomorrow is St. Valentine's Day, all in the morning betide, and I am made at your window to be your Valentine. Then up he rose and donned his clothes and jumped the chamber door. Let in the maid, let out a maid, near departed more.
How long has she been thus?
We must be patient. But yet I cannot choose but weep, to think they should lay him in the cold ground. My brother shall know this, and so I thank you for your good counsel. Come, my coach. Good night, sweet ladies. Good night.
Follow her closely, little Rachel, I plead. Sweet Gertrude, Gertrude. When sorrows come, they come not single spies, but in battalions. First, her father slain. Next, your son gone. The people muddy and thick and unwholesome thoughts and whispers for good Polonius' death. And we have done but grieve him and hug him up in the burying of him. Poor Ophelia, so divided from herself and her fair judgment. And last, her brother is in secret coming from France. Oh, sweet Gertrude. Listen, Father.
Laertes. Alas, what noise is this?
Hold the door! Hold the door! The Laertes and ride from the barracks officers.
false Danish dogs!
Where is this king? Oh, thou vile king, give me my father!
Calmly, good late Laertes!
That drop of blood that's calm proclaims me bastard.
Wow, thou so sense, Laertes. Let him go, Gertrude. Speak, man.
Where is my father?
Dead.
But not by him!
How came he dead? I'll not be juggled with. To hell! Allegiance! Vows to the blackest devil! Conscience and grace! To the profoundest pit! I dare damnation. Only I'll be revenged. Most thoroughly for my father.
So you shall. And where the offense is, let the great axe fall. Laertes, I am guiltless of your father's death, and am most sensibly grief for it.
How now? What noise is that? Dear maid, kind sister, sweet Ophelia, oh heavens, is it possible a young maid's wit should be as mortal as an old man's life?
They bore him gently on the bier. Hey, nonny, nonny, hey, nonny. And in his grave rained many a tear. Fare you well, my dove.
Hast thou thy wits, and this persuade revenge? It could not move thus.
There's rosemary. That's for remembrance. Pray, love. Remember. There's pansies. That's for thought. There's petals for you. And columbine. Oh, here's some root for you. Root for me. Oh, but you must wear yours with a difference. I would give you all violets, but they withered all when my father died. They say he made a good end. For bonny sweet Robin is all my joy.
Thoughts and affliction, passion, hell itself.
And will he ne'er come again? And will he ne'er come again? No. No, he is dead. He ne'er will come again. God have mercy on his soul.
Do you see this, oh God?
Laertes, I must commune with your grief, or you deny me right. Go but a party, make chosen, whom your wife and friends you will. And they shall hear and judge twixt you and me. And if by direct or collateral hand they find us touched, we will our kingdom give to you. But if not, be you content to lend us your patience, and we jointly shall labor with your soul to bring it due content.
Let this be so. His means of death, his obscure funeral, cry to be heard, as tore from heaven to earth, that I must call it in question.
So you shall. So you shall. With a great act fall, with offenses, let the great act fall. I pray you, Laertes, go with me.
What are thee that gave thee this?
Sailor, sir. They said they had letters from you, from the ambassador that was bound for England.
There we were, 2 days old at sea. A pirate, a very warlike appointment, gave us chase. In the grapple, I boarded them. On the instant, they got clear of our ship. So I alone became their prisoner. They have dealt with me like thieves of mercy. But they knew what they did. I am to do a good turn for them. Let the king have the letters I have sent. Prepare thou to me with as much speed as thou wouldest fly death. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern hold their course for England. Of them I have much to tell thee. He that thou knowest dying. Hamlet.
Laertes, was your conscience my acquaintance sealed? You must put me in your heart for friend, since you have heard with a knowing ear that he which had your noble father's name pursues my life.
It well appears. But tell me, why you proceeded not against these feats, so crimeful and so capital in nature?
For two special reasons. The queen, his mother, lives almost by his looks. The other, the great love that general people bear him.
And so have I, a noble father-in-law, a sister driven into desperate terms. But my revenge will come.
So you shall. Laertes, I love your father as we love ourselves. And that, I hope, should make you imagine news.
That is my lord.
What news?
From Hamlet. Yes, to your majesty.
From Hamlet? Who brought that? Who brought that?
Sailor, sir. They say I saw the knot.
Oh. Laertes, you shall hear thee. Leave us. High and mighty, you shall know I am set on your kingdom. Tomorrow shall I beg leave to see your kingly eyes, and will recount the occasion of my sudden and more strange return. Hamlet, what should this mean?
But let him come. It warms the very sickness in my heart that I shall live and tell him to his teeth. Thus sittest thou.
Laertes, will you be moved by me? What would you undertake to show yourself to your father's son indeed more than in word?
To cut his throat in the church.
Oh, no place indeed should murder censurize. But then, Laertes, will you do this? Keep close within your chamber. Hamlet's return shall know you are come home. We'll praise your excellence at the duel and bring you two together and wager on your heads. He will not peruse the borders, so that with ease or a little shepherd, you may choose a sword unabated and in a practiced path requited for your father.
I will do, and for that purpose, I'll anoint my sword with a contagion that, if I gall him slightly, it may be death.
Let's further think of this. While in your motion, you are hot and dry, that he calls a drink. I'll have prepared him a challenge for the nonce, whereupon but sipping, if by chance he escapes your venom stick, our purpose may hold there. How now, sweet queen?
One woe doth tread upon another's heel, so fast they follow. Your sisters drowned, Laertes.
Drowned? Oh, where?
There is a willow, grows aslant a brook. There with fantastic garlands did she come. There her weedy trophies and herself fell in the weeping brook. Her clothes spread wide and mermaid-like while they held her up, but long it could not be, till that her garments, heavy with their drink, pulled the poor wretch from her melodious lay to muddy death.
Alas, then, she is drowned.
Drowned. Drowned.
Too much of water hast thou, poor Ophelia, and therefore I forbid my tears. Adieu, my lord. I have a speech of fire, that fain would blaze, but that this folly douses it.
This fellow, how much I had to do to calm and rage, and now I feel like this will give it rise again. Therefore, let's follow Gertrude.
Is she to be buried in a Christian burial that willfully seeks her own salvation?
I tell thee she is, and therefore make her grave straight. The crowner hath sat on her, and finds it.
What ceremony else?
No more be done. Her death was doubtful. We should profane the service of the dead, to sing a requiem, to give such rest to her peace, heart, and soul.
Lay her in the earth, and from her fair and unpolluted flesh may violets spring. I tell thee, Troish priest, a ministering angel shall my sister be when thou liest howling.
What? Fair Ophelia.
Sweets, to the sweet, farewell. I had hoped thou wouldst have been my Hamlet's bride. I had thought thy bride bed to have decked sweet maid, and not to have strewn thy grave.
Hold off there for a while, till I have caught her once more in mine arms. Now pour your dust upon the quick and dead!
What is he whose grief bears such an emphasis? This is I, Hamlet the Dane.
The devil take thy soul!
Hold off thy hand!
Let them asunder!
I loved Ophelia! Good, my lord. 40,000 brothers could not, with all their quantity of love, make up my son. What wilt thou do for her?
He is mad, Laertes!
Swoons, show me what thou do. Would weep? Would fight? Eat a crocodile? I'll do it. Dost thou come here to whine? To outface me with leaping in her grave?
This is mere madness!
The cat will mew, and dog will have his day.
I pray you, good Horatio, wait upon him. Laertes, strengthen your patience in our last night's speech with such a natural and present push. And sweet Gertrude, set some watch over your son. And I will quiet we shall shortly see. Until then, in patience our proceeding be.
But I am very sorry for Horatio. That to Laertes I forgot myself. Sure, the bravery of his grief did put me into a towering passion. There's a divinity that shapes our ends. rough hew them how we will.
That's most certain.
Bound to England, I unsealed the king's commission, where I found Horatio, O royal neighbor. An exact command, larding many several sorts of reasons, importing Denmark's help and England's too. No, not to stay the grinding of the axe. My head should be struck off.
It's possible.
Wilt thou hear me how I did proceed?
I beseech you.
I devised a new commission, wrote it fair, an earnest conjuration from the king, that, on the view and knowing of these contents, he should, the bearers, put to sudden death.
So Guildenstern and Rosencrantz go to it?
Yeah, not near my conscience.
Why, what a king is this? Thief, who comes here?
Your lordship is right welcome back to Denmark.
I humbly thank you, sir.
Sweet lord, if your lordship were at leisure, I should impart a thing to you from his majesty.
I shall receive you, sir, with all diligence and spirit. Put your bonnet to his right ear. 'Tis for the head.
I thank your lordship. It is very hot.
No. Believe me, it is very cold. The wind is northern.
Oh, it is indifferent cold, my lord. Indeed.
But yet, he thinks it is very sultry and hot for my complexion.
Exceedingly, my lord. It is very sultry as to I cannot tell how. But, sir, His Majesty bade me signify to you that he has laid great wager on your head. Oh, this is the matter.
I beseech you, remember.
Nay, good, my lord, for mine ease, in good faith. Sir, here is newly come to court Laertes, leafy and absolute gentleman, full of excellent showing. If indeed, if I may speak feelingly of him, he is the card or calendar gentile.
What imports the nomination for this gentleman?
Of Laertes.
Of him, sir.
Oh, my lord. Surely you are not ignorant of what Excellence Laertes is. For his weapon, oh, he is unfellowed.
What's his weapon?
Oh, rapier and dagger.
Well,
the king, sir, he hath laid a great wager, and he has said that in a dozen passes between yourself and him, that he shall not exceed you three hits. He has laid on 12 for 9, and it would come to a monumentous trial if your lordship would vouchsafe the answer.
I will win for him, and I can. If not, I will gain nothing but my shame and odd hits.
Shall I re-deliver you, even so?
To this effect, sir, afterwards, flourish your nature will.
I commend my duty to your lordship.
Think so. Since he went into France, I have been in continual practice. Thou wouldst not think how ill all's been about my heart. But it is no matter.
If your mind is like anything, obey me. I will forestall their repair hither and say you will not fit.
Not to wit. We defy augury. There's a special providence in the fall of a sparrow. If it be now, 'tis not to come. If it be not to come, 'twill be now. If it be not now, yet it will come. The readiness is all.
Come, Hamlet. Come.
Give me your pardon, sir. I've done you wrong. But pardon, as you are a gentleman.
I do receive the offer. Love like love, and will not wrong it.
Alfred, give them the foils.
Hi, my good lord.
Come. Begin.
Come on, sir.
Come, my lord. One! No! Judgment! Well. Again!
Stay! Speak up. Hamlet, this pearl is thine. Here's to your help. Give it.
I'll play this vow first. Set it by her. Come!
Come on!
Another hit! What say you?
A touch! A touch! I do confess!
Nothing neither way!
Gertrude! Do not drink!
I will, my lord. I pray you. Pardon.
Oh, it's too late! It is the poison cup!
Come to the third, Laertes.
Come on!
Nothing neither way! Nothing neither way!
How shall we?
Have at you now! Ah!
Look to the queen there!
She's swoon. Does they bleed?
How is his Laertes?
I am justly killed with mine own treachery!
How does the queen?
To drink! To drink! Oh, my dear Hamlet! The drink! Oh, I am poisoned!
Oh, villainy! How? Let the door be locked! Treachery!
It is here, Hamlet! Hamlet, thou art slain! No medicine in the world can do thee good. Indeed, there's not half an hour of life. The treacherous instrument is in thy hands, unbaited and envenomed. The foul practice hath turned itself on me low. Here I lie, never to rise again. Thy mother's poison, I can no more. The king's to blame.
The point? And bend him to? Then bend him to thy work. That incestuous murderous damn and dame. Drink off this potion. Follow my mother!
He is justly served. It is a poison tempered by himself. Exchange forgiveness with me, noble Hamlet. Mine and my father's death come not upon thee, nor thine upon me.
Heaven make thee free of it. I am dead, Horatio. Thou livest. Report me and my cause aright to the unsatisfied.
Never believe it. And more than the antique Roman than the Dane. There's yet some liquor left.
Sovereign to man, give me the cup. If thou didst ever hold me in thy heart, absent thee from felicity a while, and in this harsh world, draw thy breath in pain to tell my story. The rest is silence.
Now cracks a noble heart. Nice, sweet prince. Flights of angels, sing thee to thy rest!